San for Lathrid Aldomai, Keskri Vaken, Ivake. Wake. Wake, human. Awaken, my promising young student. Awaken. Did I not say I would come to you? Did I not promise you this in your dreams? I told you I would come to you once the others had been taken care of, once the others had been dealt with, finished off, eliminated. Yes, shake away the last of sleep. You will need no more sleep this night. This precious, wonderful, auspicious night. It was a year and a day ago, my precious little student, that you and 12 of your fellows, devotees of all things hidden and arcane, performed the ritual. The ritual which caught my notice and caused me to take interest in your little cabal of researchers and occultists. I saw you all, each one of you a wellspring of ambition, of energy, of overwhelming desire to learn new things, to gain new knowledge and new power. And when I appeared in your ritual circle as a vague and tenuous shadow of a figure only, though I did not speak aloud, I made my words clear in the minds of every one of the 13 gathered there, though it seemed to each one that I spoke to them alone in their own mind and heart. I spoke to each and every one of you. Do you remember my words? I offered you incredible things, new realms of sensory experience, knowledge kept hidden since the dawn of time, exceptional powers of mind and body, things offered to so very few humans during the whole of your species' existence. I offered all of these things if you would but swear to me to be a vessel for a part of my awareness, and to eliminate the rest of your fellows present at the ritual. Yes, I made this offer privately to each one present. All 13 of you. To find out which of you had the strongest desire. The desire to possess that which I offered. And how I have enjoyed watching your little cabal fall upon itself, little student. The lies, the betrayals, endure. And now, there is only you. Last night, there were only 4 of you, but 2 of them killed each other in a desperate struggle inside a darkened room of an abandoned house. And your one remaining rival lies dead at his dinner table even now, still warm, a victim of the subtle poison you contrived to have placed in his food. So now you are the only one remaining of the original 13. You have proved yourself the strongest, the cleverest, the most resourceful, the one most able to avoid sudden death and to deal it out in return. You, my precious little student, are the only one of your cabal worthy to receive my gifts, and the only one worthy to carry a portion of my awareness, to experience with a portion of my senses, to share in a portion of my knowledge. But only a small portion of these things. And even that tiny fraction of the whole will loosen your hold on your sanity, your sense of self. But you are worthy, and so you shall be rewarded. It is dark in your bedroom, but that is of no concern for you anymore. For the first of my gifts to you is the ability to see without the need for ordinary light. The darkest of shadows, the blackest of caves, all shall be as clear to you as if it were high noon. Look around yourself now. Everything looks exactly as it does in broad daylight. See. But at the very corner of your sight, just at the edge of perception, you may think you perceive a dark, wavering, smoky suggestion of a cloaked and shrouded figure, always just on the edge of sight, but never there when you turn to look. I am with you always now, my precious little student. A part of me is always with you, within you, watching you. And now, I will show you a wonder. There is a book I wish you to read. It is not here, but I will take us to where it is. spent so much time searching about for rare volumes. Doesn't it look so much different with your newfound vision? None of the lights are on down here, deep in the underground levels, and yet everything is clearly visible. You must go to the secured volumes area, where the rarest of books and documents are kept. Yes, the doors are locked. That will not be an impediment. In future, I can teach you the art of opening any secured doorway. For tonight, I will do the honors myself. And inside, why, there it is, on the reading table, already waiting for us. You have read this obscure volume before, yes, but I will show you a new way to read it. Open the book to the last written page and see the author's final notes written there. Translated, it reads, "All things which have an end have a beginning, and therein is the secret of the Codex Verba Magna. For the end of this book of forgotten and forbidden lore, that end is also the beginning. Place both of your hands upon that last page and turn it back to the previous page." Ah, but it is not the page you are familiar with. You see the wonder of the book. Read this newly revealed page. Bold seeker of knowledge, here begins the true path of learning and understanding of the secrets of the Codex Verba Magna. Turning the pages in this manner will reveal the rest of the true contents of the volume. The written pages that so many have studied in the past are only a disguise, a sham, a thin veneer of obscure information, indirectly hinting at the true wonders which can only be found by those with a patron to instruct them in the proper methods. How lucky you are, my clever, precious little student. How very lucky to have been the last survivor of your doomed cabal. And your luck has given you a chance to learn so much more of the very nature of reality, of all realities. I do believe I hear footsteps. It seems the night watchman is coming this way. Oh no, my little one. Ask me not for advice on this petty matter. I leave it entirely in your capable hands.
Hey, who's down there?
What will you do down here in the dark? Waiting, yes. Waiting in the shadows.
If somebody's down here, you're gonna have to leave. The library is closed. If you hadn't guessed by the lights being off. What the? Alright, who's in here? This is a restricted area.
My. Stealthy and deadly, I see. Leave that sack of meat where it is. It is of no consequence now. Take up the Codex Magna Verba and let us leave this room. Be sure to close the door behind you. I shall re-engage the lock and seal that corpse within. It will lead to a pretty bit of chaos for sure. I will take us back to your own dwelling, and we can sit up the remainder of the night while you explore the mysteries of the true content of this book. Now, my precious, clever student, settle yourself down in your bed, and we will spend all of the hours until sunrise in pursuit of the maddening truths this book contains. And while we explore, I will teach you another gift. You will be doing many things while under my tutelage. Too many things for an ordinary person to accomplish while still needing to rest themselves. So the next thing I will teach you to do is to remain active without sleeping. Sleep is for the ordinary mind. With my help, my little one, your mind will become so much more than ordinary. You'll be able to learn so much more when you are no longer bothered by the mundane need to sleep. So, open the book to the last page, and let us begin.